willingness to sacrifice, one soul in control of the other. You witness the power of it. Now that you have a little power, what will you do with it? On our road to the underworld, there are things that you need to understand first. This underworld, it isn't for everybody. It's for the elite, the people in the dark shadows. I showed you the power of conversation and controlling the mind. Now, let's work on your mindset. This is just for a chosen few. These are dark principles and understandings that you must live by. This is by taking your pill and swallowing what you thought you understood. I will break down to you in layers about the mindset of a woman and principles for dealing with them. The better that you understand, the better you can navigate through your destiny. You need to know what to do and understand their moves and what women are capable of. This guide will be all you need to understand the dark side, control the mind, have realistic expectations with the tools for the mindset to proceed. In order to take souls, you must be dark, and you must be ruthless. This information isn't typical, yet highly effective. These are the conversations to your dark side. Think with your head and not your heart. Chapter 1. Relationships will make you weak and stupid. Do you really look forward to date night? How excited are you really to meet their parents? Do you love romantic comedies, or do you just sit through them because that's what she wants to do? You're all having fun with the boys, and your girl keeps contacting you because she wants you to come home. You try to be optimistic and stay out a little later, but you still try to make it in at a decent time, so that way you won't piss her off. That's compromising. Is this what you really wanted to do? Your first thought should be the thing that you do first. Since you have companionship with her, you are trained about relationships that you have to compromise, which indeed is true. However, it's one thing compromising. It's another thing to behave in the submissive way to avoid punishment from your partner. What is punishment? The cold shoulder. Talk bad about you to her friends and family. Sleeping on the couch. No more home-cooked meals. Slander you or post passive-aggressive shit to annoy you on social media that only you and her understand. Another one that is most devastating to you all, no more sex. A lot of men desire to be in relationships, only if they knew most of the couples who are happy on Facebook and Instagram are sexless couples. Miserable. There are plenty of men that are married who don't have sex with their wives. For whatever reason, people in relationships have taught themselves to deal with each other just to save face for their kids. Kids can feel when two people don't love each other. They are distinctful. Dealing with women and having sex casually and dating is one thing. We're taught that when we're in relationships, everything is a fucking deal. Everything needs to be negotiated, so that way both parties can walk away happy and satisfied. Doesn't this sound like a typical script of a late-night comedy in the 80s on a Friday night? It's not the way it works in real life. It's easy for us to judge characters on the TV screen, when in reality, we have our own lives, emotions, and situations with relationships, work, women, our children, and family. Watching it and going through it are two different levels. Keep it real with yourself. A lot of things that you do when you're in a relationship, you do it to make peace. Of course, you do have problems and issues, but you spend a lot of time doing and sacrificing things of your own integrity just so you won't rock the boat. This is not a roast. This is a serious statement. If you go on a vacation and you don't take your girl, she will either be A, plan a counter girls trip, or B, she will shame you. Why are you not taking her? She will manipulate you to plan an impromptu trip with her, which wasn't in your original plans, to save face. If not, you're walking around on eggshells. Real players know that I'm 100% right on this. Scream, "Can you dig it?" Warrior style, if you agree. When you're in a relationship and you begin to get complacent, she makes you pay for it. You may not even have put the dots together. This is the reason why she's giving you shit. Women are much different than men. They think and communicate much differently than us. Instead of having a conversation and talking to each other to find a solution, instead, this is what she will do. She will act bitchy and complain. It's your job as a man to figure it out. The core of the problem is never what she is bitching about. She expects you to figure it out and fix it. You want to hear the funniest part? Sometimes they don't even know what the issue is. Their emotions drive their actions. You're just a victim of how she feels. When you first met her, you probably took her around, courting and plenty of dates, texted her and called her every day. Then we get comfortable. As time passes, routine sets in. You are complacent because you're busy trying to be a provider. You think she will appreciate it. She loses attraction and never has sex with you. You just end up being roommates or friends. The only time you have sex is when you both get drunk, or maybe holidays like Father's Day, your birthday, etc. Don't feel bad though. This is a lot of men. They just don't tell you this. Consulting men, I hear the other side, and plenty of guys go through this. So don't beat yourself up about it.